So you want to know about the auteur theory? Well, we best get started then. Now this theory came to light back in the 1940s by a man named Andre Bazin, who founded a journal called Cahiers du Cinéma, which in English translates to the Notebooks of Cinema. The ideas expressed in it were supported by young influential filmmakers such as Jean-Luc Godard, Eric Rohmer and François Truffaut, two of which came to be major directors of French New Wave. The auteur theory claims that the director of any film is the primary creator of that film. Any director that is a true auteur will leave his or her unique signature or trademark on that film. Today, this may be obvious to audiences and fans of cinema, but at the time, films were not considered to belong to any director. Films were categorised by genre. All horror films were horror films, all western films were western films, all sci-fi films were sci-fi films, and that's what audience at the time thought there was to it. So this theory really highlighted the importance of the director of any film. It even goes on to suggest that a director will use a camera the same way a writer will use a pen, or a painter will use a paintbrush. Cinema was another medium for directors to express their personal themes and ideas. Not all films of a genre were the same. True auteurs created a distinction between films of the same genre by incorporating their own stylistic themes and traits. For example, in John Ford films, professionalism was always foregrounded. In Howard Hawks films, pre-feminism was highlighted. Alfred Hitchcock films incorporated very bleak worldviews. One example of a director that could be considered an auteur is Tim Burton. Tim Burton's films have a very distinct style and he often deals with similar themes in his work. In general, the lead character is separated from the norm of society in some way, a misfit. In the character of Edward Scissorhands, this idea is taken to the very extreme. The main character cannot even touch another person. Other examples of this character include Batman, Beetlejuice, and to a certain extent Jack Skellington from The Nightmare Before Christmas. Burton's movies also have a distinct style, generally supporting a very gothic feel. In addition, Burton is known for stop-motion animation in his film, this prime example being The Nightmare Before Christmas and Corpse Bride. He is also known for reusing actors and actresses, in particular Johnny Depp and Helena Bonham Carter. Danny Elfman regularly provides the right music for the soundtrack. Tim Burton has directed many movies, each of which can be examined and compared for similar styles and recurring themes. You can maybe say now, auteurism is almost taken for granted. People consider films a Hitchcock film, a Tarantino film, or a Spielberg film, and so on and so on. The main thing to remember here is that making a film is still a team effort. In most cases, yes, the director is the driving force behind the film, but directors still work with set designers, still work with cinematographers, still work with choreographers, and so on and so on. That being said, without a director in a film, without one vision to guide them, the film will collapse. So a director's input into a film is absolutely essential, and auteurism is a dominant way of looking at how films are made. And that is all you dummies need to know about the auteur theory.